Hello and welcome to Imperium, and this is the demo. If you'd like to play it yourself, there is a link in the description. This is a horde-based medieval defense game where you defeat the endless undead. And you obviously can create your very own map as well, which is actually pretty crazy. The map editor is immense. They give you all the tools to do whatever you want. I'll show you this later, maybe. It depends on how far we get, I guess. And I just want to jump in straight away so I can show you exactly what it's all about. So, friends only, sure. Leaderboard, as you can see right there, we can pick the Stronghold. The Stronghold is the only map available at the moment in the demo, as you can see. And there is a very interesting system associated in this game. So, as you can see in the top left, we have two different resources. One is at 0 at the moment, and the other one's at 100. 100 is our melee. So, in other words, we can slash 100 times with that energy. It's called essence. And the other is mana, which you are going to be gaining every time you kill an opponent. And that will enable you. Yeah, there's also parrying. There's also parrying available. I am just very, very bad at parrying, by the way, so just bear that in mind. Anyway, point is, you need to eliminate undead. And you could do that by, well, murdering them with your melee attack, obviously. But you need to murder them for souls. Yes, for souls. And what will that do? Well, that allows you to interact with a multitude of different things. I'm actually just going to kill every single undead apart from one, just so that I can kind of show you what's going on here without having, you know, the pressure of thousands of people trying to murder me at the time. So yeah, anyway, as you can see, there are weapons very much reminiscent of Call of Duty Zombies on the walls here, and you can spend souls to purchase these weapons. The mace is actually, in my opinion, very, very good. I like it a great deal. Otherwise, as you can see here, zombies killed with cantrips or spells will drop essence to recharge your melee weapon. At the moment, I have 88, and you can have 88 swings with that thing. And zombies killed with a melee weapon will drop mana for your cantrip, and there is a spell on the wall there as well. Witch Bomb is actually a pretty cool spell, and also there are shrines here. So shrines, what do they do? Well, if you light the two shrines, there's one over there and one over there, then the cantrip shrine will then enable itself, as you can see here, and you can then get your cantrip unlocked. So we'll do that right now, and then we'll just get a nice little cantrip going. And the cantrip is actually pretty fun to use, surprisingly. I thought that the cantrips would be kind of, not so fun, considering I actually really like melee in this game. I think the melee is really, really cool. But as you can see, look at how fast it is. It actually kills these guys really, really quickly too. And you can see that I already have a significant amount of essence back. Now, every single time I use a cantrip, you can see my spell or my mana is going down. My spell bar is going down. My mana is going down. And so what we want to do is we want to try to repair the ward here. So if I repair this ward, very much, you know, Call of Duty-esque style, we are going to gain points too. So this is a really, really nice way of gaining it back initially. And as I said at the very start of the episode, this is indeed a co-op game, so you can play it with friends if you so desire. Obviously, you don't have to. And yeah, we can probably get some pretty cool things going on here. Now, I am just going to stay in this main area. Well, should we say not main area, because this is basically the smallest area that you... Well, maybe one of the smallest areas you're going to see. And there are some extremely cool environments in this game as well. So we're going to take a look at that as we go. And as far as I'm aware, you do deal more damage with headshots too. Or shall we say with head slashes and things like that. Because if I mean, look at that. I just killed that guy with one hit. Did I really? I mean, look at that. Pretty strong. The cantrip feels pretty strong to me. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's just me or whatever, but yeah, it seems pretty cool. Anyway, so as you can see, we can once again repair the ward. And the cool thing is, we can now do this. We can dispel this ward over here, and that enables us to go forward in the level itself. You can, of course, opt to do something completely different. Your strategy, obviously, is going to make a pretty big difference in the game, and the knowledge of the map is going to definitely come into it, because map knowledge is kind of crucial for knowing where things are and, you know, knowing what items you want to get and which ones you favor. But you can see here, I can light the shrine again for 3,000 souls if I want to do that. For me personally, I'm probably not going to. Ah, hello, there is a skeleton. Skeletons have shields, as you can see, and they do actually have the ability to slam you with their shield, which can do quite a bit of damage. And maybe even stun you. I actually haven't gotten hit by it, so yes, I'm just surmising that that is indeed the case. So now I'm actually wondering what I should do, because I am in a really, really good position this time. Because the first time I played, I just opened up the ward immediately, and I basically didn't really think anything of it. I just thought, oh yes, let me just open that up real fast and have a grand old time. But yeah, I didn't really need to do that, I suppose. You know what? Let's do it. Okay, so I just got the witch bomb. Let's open dispel that. There we go. So I now have a spell. And we have a melee weapon too, and there's treasure here too. Yes, this is going to be extremely, extremely useful. As you can see, you can choose a variety of different bonuses. I'm going to choose 15% critical chance. I'm actually not entirely sure if you can be attacked while you're interacting with that thing. And you can also gain a boon here, so I can gain a second chance. In other words, when I die, I have a second chance. I can come back. And there is a special power-up icon thing here in this room. And what that does is, basically, as you kill zombies in this room, essence will, well not essence, but their life force or whatever, will go into that little area there, and it will basically make it possible for you to kill all the zombies in this room instantaneously. So yeah, it's a nice little board clear kind of deal, which is very, very nice. And there is actually, yes, as you can see, convert nearby zombies into mana. And as you can see, boom, look, there we go. We are doing that right now. Now, I'm just going to run away from this guy. There we go. I'm just going to try to use my cantrip quite a bit here. And, yeah, now, the funny thing is you can do this multiple times. I'm actually not entirely sure. I mean, it obviously costs souls for me to do that, right? So you're basically spending souls to gain mana. I didn't do a very good job with it because there was only one zombie in the room. I actually thought it would help me with the skeleton, to be honest, but it didn't. So, well, that's not particularly good, but yeah, there you go. Anyway, we can also purchase the short sword if we so desire. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait a little bit of time. I actually had a great deal of fun with the mace and the blunt weapons and things like that, so I think I might actually get one of those again. I don't really want to stay with the basic weapon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dispel this ward here, and we are going to buy the... Oh, no, I can't buy the Warhammer yet. I mean the Warhammer, not ward. Yes, Warhammer. And there's also a treasure chest here too. So look at this. Heal on a successful spell parry. Reflected damage is imbued. Increased base move speed. Yes, that's what we're going to take. I believe the game does not pause when you are interacting with the treasure chest. I think it doesn't, at least. I don't really know. But it doesn't feel like it does. Oh, what was that? Oh, skeleton. Ah, how dare you? How dare you? On guard, sir. There we go. Yes. Okay. Yes. The skeletons are very, very dangerous, as you can tell. They actually do a lot of damage. I am just very bad at the parry system as well. I feel like the parry is pretty hard to use. Pretty hard to use for me. For me personally, it is very quick. And it does cancel your animation, so that's extremely nice. Because if it didn't cancel your animation, I was going to complain. You know, I was going to complain quite a lot. But yeah, no, we can pretty much just kill these guys. We can have no problems there. Get my essence back a little bit. Actually, I don't even need to get my essence back technically, because what I can do is I can literally just buy the Warhammer, and then my essence is immediately refreshed. And we also have to bear in mind that obviously weapons have different essence numbers or different essence limits. So you can see here that the Warhammer has 50, whereas the sword that we started with had 100. So it very much depends on what you personally prefer. I personally prefer this at the moment, I think. I personally prefer the Warhammer. It feels like it does so much more damage. I'm not entirely sure whether that's really the case, but it feels like it does a lot more damage. And I'm just going to continue trying to get as many points as possible by just going to these places. I think it only gives us about 100 extra or something like that, which is not really that much, but, you know, it's nice. And we are also going to be getting an available treasure from this chest in 1 round, so I'm going to be pretty happy with that. Or at least I hope so. Okay, I've got to be careful here. You can slash or bash through multiple enemies. You can cleave through multiple enemies at once, which is extremely nice. There we go. Gonna use this now. Okay, it only does 1. Does it only do 1? Really? Oh, okay. That was a waste, then. I thought it did more than 1. I am surprised. Okay, I thought it killed all of them. I thought it killed all of them in the room, but apparently it doesn't do that. Okay, my bad, my bad. I should probably not do that then. Because that's wasting... That's definitely wasting souls. That is definitely wasting souls from my perspective. So, we're just going to move around here. I'm going to repair this a little bit. Okay, we don't really have time to do that, so I will just kill this guy. Kill these. We need to get essence back. We are getting 5 essence back every single time we kill. And we can also head into here. I would like to go and get my treasure chest, because that is about to be refreshed. So it would be very nice if we could do that. There we go. Eliminate that guy. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, yeah, so there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, so we can now do this. Gain a speed boost. Skeletons now drop essence. Oh, yeah, absolutely perfect. Skeletons now drop essence. Well, technically... Skeletons dropping essence? That doesn't really help me that much. If zombies were dropping essence, then that would really be very, very useful. But, you know, we're not getting that lucky. We're not getting that lucky right now. But maybe we will sometime in the future. Cantrip, increased attack speed. You can light some shrines here. We're going to be getting a new cantrip, which is the Splicer cantrip. Not a terribly big fan of the Splicer, I have to admit. I have used it before. And for me personally, it was not amazing. Not amazing. I'll show you what it's like. As you can see, it's kind of you throwing little discs, little energy discs. We've got to be careful of these little imps as well now. These are new enemies. They will spawn and literally explode on you for massive damage. I actually had one almost kill me instantaneously when I first encountered them. And we do have to be very, very careful about that. So I'm just going to actually run away from here. We're going to have to be a little bit careful. They're coming through there as well. Okay. Okay, so we're going to have to clear out a couple of people here. I'm using heavy attacks mostly in this game. There are light attacks as well. But generally I prefer the heavy attack. Heavy attacks do seem, in my opinion, to get the job done a little bit better. And they use the same amount of essence. So, if you can do more damage for the same amount of essence, then I don't see why you shouldn't do that, you know? That's a pretty nice little feature there. Obviously, light attacks do tend to give you a little bit more attack speed. Well, actually, quite a lot more attack speed. And they are definitely going to be more useful in regards to getting enemies interrupted from their attacks, and so on. And maybe getting a little bit more damage out in that case as well. And, yes, this is going to be refreshed in 1 round. That's going to be very nice. There we go. Nice, we're back up to full. And we can bash, boom. Yeah, there we go. Take him down. There we are. I am aiming for the head. Even if it doesn't actually do anything, I am still aiming for the head. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at this. Look at this. 15% additional critical chance. Once again, definitely going to be taking that. Thank you very much. That is insanely, insanely good. And we can now, maybe... Can we go through here? Yes, we can. We can potentially go through here. The question is, do we want to? I think we will. Yeah, the zombies are a lot faster now, as you can see. So we will go through here, and we will just interact with the treasure chest. Let's see what we get. Heal on successful parry. Oh, wow, that's pretty crazy. Now, I mean, I'm going to increase my base movement speed. I think that sounds fun. As you can see, there's the light attacks. Didn't really do that much, and I'm not really able to kill enemies in 1 hit, unfortunately. There is another ward over here, and another treasure chest, actually. 1,500... So oh! Whoa, that guy was fast. Did you see that? That guy was extremely, extremely quick. Wow. That was surprising. I was not expecting him to be really, really close to us right there. But yeah, it's really quite nice, actually. The wards do prevent the zombies, as far as I'm aware, from going through. So you do have the perspective of being able to pretty much just... you know what? I'm going to use this. That's Witch Bomb, by the way. That is Witch Bomb right there. You have limited amounts of spell uses. And you have to go back to the point where you purchase the spell to be able to get them again. So just, you know, bear that in mind. Okay, there we go. Murder. Murder that guy a little bit more. There we are. Okay, I'm gonna actually open up the ward behind us, I think. I'm not sure if we should really do that, to be honest. You know what? Let's do it. There's a treasure chest here and everything, so might as well. We can also purchase, potentially, a new weapon. Not sure if we have enough souls for that. Ow. I almost died. Did you see that? Okay, Vengeful Blades. Absolutely insane. Yeah, let's do that. Let's light the shrine. Where's the other shrine? Where is the other shrine? Oh dear. Usually it's in the same room, but apparently this time it's not. Okay. You can enchant the melee weapon, as you can see right here. Additional enchantments provide bonus damage, 3,000 souls for that. You can also purchase a throwing axe. Ooh, I actually wonder how a throwing axe would behave in this scenario. Might be cool. Me repairing this ward doesn't really do much. 1,000 to get rid of this, and 1,000 to get rid of this. There is a treasure chest in there. The question is, do I want to go and get that treasure chest? I don't know. That's the thing. There are loads of different things that you can decide to go for here. Thankfully, there doesn't seem... There is one more enemy in this level, and apparently it's not coming to kill me. There's a Bardiche there as well. I'd love to get the Bardiche. Oh, restore essence if we wanted to do that. The Bardiche would be super fun. Yeah. How much is that? 3,000, I think, right? No, 2,500. That's not even that much, to be honest. We can get that. But the question is, where's the final enemy? I don't see where the final enemy's coming. Ah, here is the final enemy. Okay, so it's actually a spellcaster, as you can see, and yeah, you can actually parry this guy's spells. Unfortunately, I'm really bad at it. He just got bashed in the face. Oh wow, he had no idea. All right, yeah. So was that it? I think that might have been it. Yeah. There we go. Okay, that was it. I feel like it would be really, really cool. I'm not sure if they're... I think they're probably still taking feedback, right? Well, whatever the case, what I'd love to see is a... when you get to about, like, I don't know, 5 kills remaining or something like that, I'd love to see a counter for how many enemies are still left in the level. Just because I think it would be a lot easier for us to know. Oh yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, however many left. That would be really, really nice, in my opinion. Nice little feature. Oh, get out of here! Get out of here, Mr. Skeleton. Thank you very much. Okay, we got to be careful. Oh no, another skeleton. Ah, this is bad news. Thankfully, he's dead. Okay, that's great. I'm not entirely sure how much essence he actually drops, but whatever the case. Oh, there's another one. Are you serious? Wow, loads of skeletons. At least I killed that guy instantaneously. That was nice. Okay, we're almost at 2,500, which means Bardiche Land is near. Yes, I am very, very excited about that. Bardiche, probably one of my favorite weapons, so it would be nice if we can utilize it. It's going to be insane with its cleave abilities. At least I think so. It's going to have a lot more reach, I assume. But the question is, does it have a lot more essence or a lot less essence? That is the problem. No doubt. Okay, I'm not using my Witch Bombs at the moment because personally, for me, I find Witch Bomb to be one of my favorite spells, which is hilarious because it's actually one of the first you get. I don't really like the other spells that much, even though they are pretty fun. There is one that allows you to freeze enemies in time, basically. So you can freeze them for a couple of seconds. Gonna buy the Bardiche. Here we go. And this allows me to... Okay, wait. It has 50. Okay, that's actually pretty crazy. Okay, so it's a two. Yes, of course it's a two-handed. Of course it's a two-handed. So this is actually very cool because that means I now have to. Basically, I have no spell. I cannot use a spell in my other hand. So that's gonna be pretty dicey potentially. Yeah. So the spellcasters do seem to be a little bit, shall we say, a little bit hesitant to show themselves, which is not exactly great. And I am going to probably have to backtrack a little bit in just a moment. I am going to be getting another one of these. I mean, how can I say no to another one of martial artistry or something? Okay, so we can get another cantrip as well. I wouldn't mind getting another cantrip. Ooh, that would have been nice. Ooh, yes, yes. That sounds really fun actually. All right. So I think I've lit both of the shrines now. Oh, I didn't light both of them. Oh, really? Oh, I thought I did. Huh. Maybe I didn't do it fast enough or something like that. Or maybe I have to do it in the same wave or something along those lines. I'm not entirely sure, but whatever the case, I guess I will go back and I will try to find the spellcaster. I assume he is around here. Once again. Yep, there he is. That guy. He's funny. He is really, really funny. Okay, so is that it? Yeah, I believe that's probably it. And there's more treasure here. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? Okay, increase base movement speed. I'm not entirely sure if we're getting all of these bonuses at once. Can I actually see? Oh, hello. Okay, you're dead. Yeah. They're going to be spawning loads and loads of these guys. Loads of these skeletons, unfortunately. Oh, wow. There's actually a load of them. Okay. And whoa. Hello. Wait a minute. What are you doing here, sir? You're spawning a load of skeletons. Okay, well, thankfully my Bardiche is taking care of these guys in one hit. I mean, I'm not really that surprised, to be honest. We have insane amounts of damage if the martial artistry actually does stack. Which would be pretty crazy if it does. There we go. Oh, it's lovely that it cleaves through as well. I'm going to add an enchantment here. Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. Yes. Yes, my weapon is now enchanted. Yes, it is. Okay, so that is actually fantastic. I am extremely excited about this. Okay, let's see what it does. What does it do? I actually don't know what it does. So I guess I will be testing this out. Whoa. Okay. Well, clearly it murders. Wow, you're dead, sir. Yeah, he has no idea. These guys literally have... Whoa. Wow. Okay, wait a minute. This is insane. Wait. If I use the light attack, apparently that's the way to go. Martial artistry once again. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Oh, hello. Whew, that was close. Almost... Oh, I think I almost took massive damage right there. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch to this for a real quick second. Try to get some essence back. Oh, no. Hello. Yeah, obviously I've got some spawns right behind me, so it's not particularly good. Okay, here we go. We're gonna have to switch now. Oh, I think I might be dead here. Maybe. Oh, no, I'm alive, surprisingly enough. Oh, there's a treasure chest. What, really? Okay, let's loot it. What do we have? Blocks all melee damage from behind. Also slows you down significantly. Oh, okay. Well, blocks all melee damage from behind. I mean, how can I say no to that? That is incredibly good. And thankfully, we can go to all these treasure chests. Okay, what do we have here? Skeletons now drop mana. No, we'll go for another martial artistry right there. And this treasure chest is going to be restored in 2 rounds. That's fine. Wow, I think my guy is just insane now. Look at that. Oh, I've just realized what the enchantment does. It literally allows these like green things to come out of the people that you're killing, and it actually seeks nearby enemies and attacks them and does damage to them, which is pretty crazy. Oh yeah, I love that. Okay, that's fun. Okay, so yeah, there is a wait. Oh, there's the other shrine. Oh, okay. What do we have? What is that? What does this do? Oh, that sounds fun. Oh, okay. Yeah, that seems pretty cool. All right, looking forward to that. And what do we have going on here? What's that over there? That looks like a big sword. Oh yeah. I mean, I like the Bardiche a huge amount, and we have enchanted it, so maybe I should just stick with this. I don't know. I mean, it seems pretty fun to me. Let's go in here. Let's just repair this. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? What's going on? We got a cauldron. Ah, enhanced damage. Oh, yes. And that is indeed a heavy sword for 2,500. And we have Cloak of Flames, which is a spell, of course. Oh, these guys can actually be... Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind, never mind. I actually said earlier that enemies don't seem to be able to pass through wards, but that was incorrect, apparently. So don't listen to me. I actually thought that that was the case, but it is not. Ah, we have dagger throwers now. I see. Okay. Well, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Nice. Did you see that? I literally parried that guy. I parried his spell. Very cool. Oh, come on now. Don't get killed. Don't get killed. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, let's use our spell a little bit here. Nice, nice, nice. There we go. Technically, if I run away from enemies, because I have that that item, it makes it possible for me not to take any damage from behind, which is crazy. So technically, if I just run away all the time, I should literally take no damage ever, which is kind of amazing. But obviously, very much depends on the variety of other things. You know, you have to be a little bit careful, because enemies can get in front of you very fast, and they're gonna make you pay for it. Like this guy, for example. He just absolutely murdered me. Okay, there we go. Now we can just loot this. What do we have? What do we have? Reflect 40% damage? Yeah, reflect 40% damage. Sounds good. Whoa, we do so much damage now. It feels so good. It really does. There we go. And there's another one. I don't know what the right click does on the cantrip. I think that probably just reflects spells, right? I think that probably reflects spells or something like that. I want to get this enhanced damage thing. Getting boon empowered sounds pretty fun, don't you think? I think so. Let's just do this. This is the furthest I've ever gotten, by the way. Wave 13. Not that I died before, but I decided that I knew a little bit about the game, and I was like, yes, I would like to play it on screen now, you know. Okay, let's be a little bit careful here. I don't really want to take random shots that are going to go wasted. Wow, the Bardiche. The Bardiche, everyone. The favorite weapon of the wonderful, wonderful me. Yes, yes, indeed. Okay, I've got to be a little bit careful of this. I am just very thankful I can kill the skeletons in one hit now, because beforehand it was a bit difficult. Okay, so I'm gonna get this. What? Okay, here we go. This is gonna be even funnier now. Oh yeah, see? This is exactly what I'm talking about. Look at this. I'm literally killing them even with my enchantment. Even with the enchantment now. Oh ho 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 ho. Okay. Okay, I mean, say goodbye, friends. What can I say? You know, they literally have nothing on us now. They have nothing on us. They cannot do anything. I mean, I'm getting overconfident, okay? I'm getting overconfident, so that means I'm probably gonna die soon. That's usually how it goes for me. But I'm just very thankful I actually took that benefit that allows skeletons to give me essence, because that actually makes a significant difference. Very much so. Who would have thought it, right? Who would have thought it? Okay, so I'm just going to repair this real quick. What's this? Bludgeon. No, I'm not going to take the bludgeon, thanks very much. What's this? Gain extra max life. That sounds pretty fun. What's this? Open weapon chest. I don't really want a weapon. I don't really want another weapon. I don't really know what... no. I'm happy. I'm happy with what we have. Let's get this, though. Nice. Extra HP. Can I get additional boons? Or can I only get one boon from each place? I think I can only get one. Which is absolutely fine if you think about it. You know, that's... You know, it would be way too overpowered otherwise, wouldn't it? You know. Boom. That guy just exploding. Yeah. Okay, we have a spell here as well. Cloak of Flames. I don't really want to spend souls on spells right now. Considering I have the Witch Bomb spell, and I actually really like that one. I think I might have explored the entire level now. That might have been the case. So, all that remains is to try to get as far as possible. And, well, get more treasure chests, obviously. Okay, so I can go in here. And what... Ah, this is another shrine here. And we have a heavy dagger. I actually wonder how a dagger would even... How would a dagger even perform in these situations? I don't know. Yeah, I like this spell quite a lot. Or should we say, I like this cantrip quite a lot. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's probably my favorite one so far. And what do we have here? Okay, let's have a look. Each enemy kill with spells increases your critical damage by 1% that round. Not really that useful for me. Because I don't use spells that much. Additional enchantments provide bonus damage. Okay, so additional enchantments. In other words, let's just get 3,000 souls. Let's just get 3,000 souls over and over again and just get more enchants for our Bardiche. I think that sounds like probably like the best idea, don't you think? I think that sounds fun. Boom. Yeah, there we go. These guys, how much do they actually give me? Like 50? Yeah, they give me like 50 or something like that. And, oh, yeah, you know what? I could do with more enemies, okay? I could do with more enemies right now because we are just so strong. Obviously, if you're not this strong at this point, well, then it's probably a game over situation. But, yes, we are just... Oh, even the spellcaster just runs into us now because he realizes, he knows... It is futile. It is futile for him to even try. Look at this. The wide-reaching cleave attack that we have right now with the Bardiche is hilarious. Oh yeah, I actually sorry, I need to start doing some damage with this. Whoopsie. I was getting carried away massively by my incredible Bardiche and having a load of fun with it. But I should probably be a little bit careful. I should probably get the... Oh, no, I should not get that. Yeah, I should probably do a little bit of treasure hunting. Okay, what do we have? Martial artistry again? Really? Don't think I really need that, to be honest. But might be fun. Why not? I mean, I don't know what it does. I think it actually increases our damage even further right now. Yeah, so let's go and get another enchant, shall we? We are back at full essence. Another enchant sounds pretty good. Yes, additional damage. It does take a little bit of time to actually do this, and you are without your weapon in that time, which is pretty crazy. There we go. Alright, so I'm actually going to try and find another boon. There was a boon that increases your cantrip attack speed by a significant amount. Yeah, there it is. Cantrip zip. Okay, this guy is going to spawn here. Okay, he's dead. These guys have no idea. I'm going to just loot one of these. Oh dear. They're spawning only these guys now. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh no. This is bad. I think I might... Oh, I might have some problems here. I might have some problems. That guy exploded on me, but I had my back facing him, so he did no damage. That is hilarious. Okay, so let me just see if I can do something here. Oh, I'm actually not getting any essence for this. Okay, okay. I see. So these guys basically don't give essence or mana when you kill them. So better hope that you have enough, right? Okay, that was actually pretty crazy. Okay, so we now have 2,000. We need 3,500 for the cantrip bonus. The question is, do we want it? I think we do. I think we do, right? Should I go and get that other treasure chest, by the way, as well? Might make sense. There it is. Okay, let's see. What do we have? Increased base movement speed. Adds damage to parry. Nah, let's get base movement speed. I think that sounds fun. Okay, I'm gonna need to kill some things with... Oh no. Woohoo. Careful. Careful. Gonna have to kill some things with my spell. Whoa, that guy instantly died? What? Wow, I'm actually surprised about that. I was half expecting him to have a little bit of spell resistance or something, but no. Okay, okay, we gotta be a little bit careful here. There we are. Okay, we're good. Ooh, the cleave. The cleave knows no limit. Unfortunately for me, I am actually going to be in a bit of a spot of trouble here. Whoa, so much damage. Oh, it is fun. It is too fun. I'm sorry, it's too fun. Okay, wait. Let's get this. Nice. Nice. There we go. Now, whenever we attack with our cantrip... Oh, look at the cantrip. Look at the cantrip damage. Look at how fast we attack with this thing now. Okay, that guy's dead. I'm not entirely sure what I can actually even do now. I don't even know how many waves are there in the game. I wouldn't know. But all I know is that I am going to be starting to take big damage now. But thankfully, we have a lot of capability. Yes, our capability to do damage is paramount at the moment. Is optimal, shall we say. There we go. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I guess I could just repair some wards. Why not? And there is also a treasure chest here, so that's obviously going to be very nice. And let's see. Oh, explode on death, dealing damage to all nearby enemies. Skeletons now drop mana. Yeah, sure, why not? Skeletons dropping everything would be kind of nice. And we can enchant... Additional enchantments provide bonus damage, so we can enchant this as many times as we like. Is that true? I think that is true. Okay, let's do it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is gonna be good. Doing more of this, really? I mean, come on now. Okay, yeah, so I don't even know how many enchants we have on this thing now. 3, I think, right? And I might be going a little bit overboard on it, to be honest. I can light this shrine, actually. I should probably do that. Skeletons. Skeletons are actually good for me now. Mostly because they give me essence, and they also give me mana at the same time, which is pretty cool. Very useful. Okay. This is actually a really good place to fight. Because enemies cannot come from behind you. Unfortunately, they can do massive damage to you if you allow them to. Nice. That was a good parry right there. Nice. Oh yeah. Look at this. We're maxed out in terms of spells and in terms of melee attack. Oh yeah, it's too fun. It is absolutely too satisfying. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I guess what I'm gonna do. I'm not sure if I'm gonna. Should I show everything? I'm just thinking. I'm not sure if it's like super enjoyable to actually see that, but I'm just thinking. You know, let's see how far I can get. Right? Let's see how far I can get. with what we currently have going on here. And I'm thinking maybe it's wave 20 that's the maximum waves. I actually don't know whether it's endless. Ah, there is actually another place that I forgot to go to. This area right here at the very start, and this allows you to... Oh, I see. Oh, okay, that's actually very interesting. So basically, at the very start here, you remember, you know, I was here, right? Yeah, you remember. Yeah, of course you do. Now, there was, there were actually two wards, right? Two ward barriers. And one of them was obviously 2,500, or whatever it was at the time. I think it was 1,000 or something like that. And I couldn't actually go through there. Or I didn't want to go through there at the time, because I just didn't have enough resources to really spare. And clearly, as you can see, it's, yeah, it leads over to the main area, the big area. Yes, the big area now. And the funny thing that I'm having right now is that I'm actually looking for the last shrine, that light that we needed to do in that area. I was actually looking for that, and unfortunately, for some reason, I am having difficulties doing it. Don't know why, but yeah, I've gone through most of the areas, and I'm actually not entirely sure where this thing is. Because I thought it might be in here, but it apparently isn't. I mean, look, gain speed boost after a jump. Yeah, sure, why not? I can actually enchant my melee weapon again, if you can believe it. Okay, there we go. Nice. There we go, got it. Yeah, this is just absolutely bonkers. The amount of damage. And the funny thing is, I can actually use Witch Bomb as well, by the way. So look, boom. Look at that. Oh, okay, never mind. I was actually gonna say, I was actually trying to make a case for Witch Bomb right there. I was trying to be like, oh yeah, Witch Bomb's really, really good. And yeah, it is actually really, really good. Unfortunately, I just used it improperly in that situation. It is actually super, super fantastic. At least I think so. And yeah, unfortunately, I just didn't use it right. Yeah, let's just get some essence back. There we go. And I just need to... I for some reason, I can't find the thing. I don't know why. I can't find the... Can't find the light. I've gone through all of the areas. I could be missing something. I think I am probably missing something, but I'm not entirely sure where it is. I think you can only have 4 boons as well, by the way. So just bear that in mind. Ah, there we go. This is what I was missing. There we are. Okay. Oh no, wait. This is just a shortcut. Okay, this is just a shortcut to the banquet area where you can literally just roll for additional weapons. I guess I will just roll for a weapon. What am I going to get? A warhammer. No, thank you. Okay. I don't really want a warhammer. Actually, you know what? I wouldn't mind rolling and gambling a little bit more and see if we can maybe get something a bit better. That might be quite fun. Because maybe there's something... I don't know. I don't think there's anything better than the Bardiche, to be honest. I think... What? Another war... come on. A warhammer twice in a row? No way. There is no way that's going to happen. Thank you very much. Oh, well, never mind. We could also go for Cloak of... You know what? Let's go for Cloak of Flames. Let's get some... Let's get the Cloak of Flames and actually see how it you know, how it acts. Maybe it's cool. Skeleton. I knew he was going to spawn there, so I was like, yeah, I'm just going to wait for him. That's hilarious. Okay, yeah, so all these skeletons are basically just going to feed my resources right now, so shouldn't have to really worry too much about it. Unfortunately, they are going to do a lot of damage if they get into range. As you can see, they do have the ability to do some damage by the time I swing. Which is a bit of a problem. Oh, what's going on here? I'm not able to do damage for some reason. I'm not sure why that happened, but there you go. I should use Cloak of Flames, shouldn't I? Yes, I should use that. I don't even know why I'm not using it, but yes, I should. Okay, let's roll once more and actually see what we can do here. Wave 21. Okay, so apparently it's basically infinite, I'd say. Oh, a spear. Oh, interesting. I wonder how the spear would be. It's probably... I mean, it's gonna definitely have a load of reach. But the problem with it is it doesn't have any cleave ability, I'm assuming. Probably no cleave whatsoever. Okay, so we got Rip Earth there as well. Okay, Cloak of Flames. Boom. Okay, so enemies get close to me and they die, or they get to be on fire or something like that. Yeah, they get to be on fire, as far as I can tell. Not entirely sure how. Not entirely convinced how good that is, but you know, it's fun. It's fun nevertheless. And I believe that's probably it. Actually, that is probably it for. Imperium here for me, because it's basically just going to be me murdering everything and having a grand old time. And I'm just very thankful that martial artistry actually stacks, because I don't think I'd be able to do it without that. Probably not, at the very least. But yeah, this is co-op, obviously, as you know, and I literally cannot imagine how cool this would be co-op. Because imagine, you're literally with your friends and you're literally running around, the game world and just having a grand old time. And actually, you know what? Cloak of Flames is actually a lot better than I thought. Yeah, I'm going to say it now. Cloak of Flames is actually probably my favorite spell. You know why? Because when it's active, it's generating focus. Why do I keep saying focus? I don't know why. It's generating essence for you every single time it kills something. And it's going to do that almost all the time when you're running through enemies like this. Look at that. And so you can swing at the same time as you have the spell on, which is actually crazy. The synergy between these two is amazing. So yeah, actually very, very cool. And definitely something to look into if you decide to play the demo, because it is available, as I said. It is available, and yeah, as I said, it's looking very, very cool. If you're looking for a sort of Call of Duty Zombies experience, then you want to check this out, for sure. And that is going to be it for this episode. So I could get carried away. I could continue playing easily, because it is just that satisfying. But I won't. I will say now, you know, there's a link in the description and so on and so forth. And I thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Alright, so I actually just had to show you this. This is just a small bonus clip here that I took a little bit after the, after the outro of the episode of Imperium. And this is basically a way for you to get an insane amount of souls by doing basically nothing. As you can see, I'm not doing anything. I am literally... Look at this. I'm moving my mouse right now, and nothing is happening. You know why? Because of that thing that I got from the treasure chest. I can't remember what it was called now, but there is an item in the game that allows you to take 0 damage from behind, which is absolutely perfect. It is a wonderful, wonderful item, and don't get me wrong, this is definitely an item that is, in my opinion, extremely required. I feel like it is great to have an item like this. However, if you stand like I am right now, and you literally just stand here, the enemies will actually kill each other, as far as I can tell. Because they're trying to kill you, but they will kill each other in the process, and you don't have to do anything. You can literally just sit here. You can just sit here. And obviously this is not that fun, obviously. It is just very amusing and a bit interesting to see that this is an interaction that can actually happen, which I thought was pretty cool.